Last topic of the day. All right, last topic of the day. So, how impactful are the last 10 picks in the first round? Well, I can almost tell you right now, number 32 is possibly the worst impactful. I've seen many teams at the 32 spot just trade it away. They give it away and go somewhere in the second round or third round because that's what that 32nd pick is. It's a second, third round pick. It's not a first round. There's never been a 32nd pick, overall pick that has made a substantial impact on the team. And I've never known the 32nd pick that got a contract. So that pick for me is very unimpactful. Same as number 30 and 31. The last three picks in the draft are they're uninteresting. They're uninteresting. They really are. It's more of a need. It's the team that was already in the playoffs. They made it far in the playoffs, conference championship game. So their team itself didn't already had a pretty substantial platform. And then we had free agent frenzy. Guess what? Did those teams? One of them lost a running back. Did those teams don't really lose much? The Patriots lost Stephon Diggs. Was that a loss? You know what I mean? They're going to possibly get A.J. Brown as a replacement. Was that a loss? And that's out of a trade. So look, they're not even using a draft collateral for that pick. So, and they're one of the last three picks. Doesn't matter. Doesn't mean anything. They're going to get rid of that. Again, those last three picks outside of the Seahawks, who might actually use that pick and get a running back, the other two, they're probably going to get traded out for a team that doesn't have a pick at all and needs a player more than the playoff teams at the end of the draft. Like, yeah, the Bengals could the Bengals at 31 or 30, right? That would be more beneficial for them than anybody else. They need protection on the line and they need protection on deep, or they need penetration on defense. So the Bengals could actually move up into this draft. The Broncos, who don't have a pick, right? They could use a pick at 29, 31, 30. They could use that pick, 27, 26. But for the Bears at 25, you could possibly get the best wide receiver in that draft. At 22, the Chargers. So for me, with the last 10 picks, I think the top five, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26 are possibly the teams that can actually get a substantial young player and be impactful for the team. Anything after those five, the Chiefs are in a lucky spot at 29, but you know what? Like I said, for me, the Chiefs trade that pick away and use that for extra collateral. You don't need the 29th pick. They really don't. You're not going to find the receiver of the future with the 29th pick. You're not going to find the cornerback of the future with the 29th pick. It's not going to happen. Most of all the good players that are needed in this draft have already gone. Now, a team that needs a quarterback, a team that needs, like the Panthers don't have a pick. They definitely need some help if they're trying to get back to the playoffs. And they could use some defensive help. Oh, no, they do have the 19th pick. I'm sorry. They have the 19th pick. But they could help. It would help them if they were able to get back with another pick in the first round, and they could use the 29th, the 30th pick to do that as well. So the last 10 picks for me, they only have value, again, for need purposes. Like this team needs this player, not the player's name, the position itself. That's really what you get out of the last 10 picks. And most of those are, oh, that's going to be great. That's going to be because last five players, it's almost just like, ooh, could that pick have waited to like the second round, or could that player have gone in the third round and you got better value out of them? So that's where you get a lot of unanswered questions, or more so criticism of players when it comes to those last 10 picks, depending on what the team does with the pick. A team that doesn't need that pick and they trade out for more collateral later in the draft, that was a smart move. You didn't need that. This team to move in and get something that they need. If you use the pick and stay, and you could have gotten a little bit more later, let's say you don't even have a pick in the third round, you could have ended up with 2 picks in the third round if you would have get rid of this first round 29th pick. You see what I'm saying? So it all depends on what value comes from the team that has the pick and the team that needs that pick. That's where you can say how impactful was this pick when it comes to the last 10 picks in the first round.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.